Ooh, my seat is hot. It's straight. Oh wow, look at that. All right, she's straight. I'm gonna pop the hood. I don't really know if I need to or not. Pull it twice. Good luck. I got the hood popped, stock engine bay. Kind of want to clean the inside of this. Why is it so greasy? I bought this little white vinyl wrap here. It's 2 inches wide by, I believe, 20 feet long. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these rad support crossbars, whatever you want to call them, white. At first I thought I was gonna have to take the whole bumper off, and then I realized I can just pop these kidney grills out. I got this little like wrap supplies goodie box, basically. I got everything you could want or need in here to wrap. One of my biggest gripes about this car, when I bought it, it literally has 2 spiders stuck in the headlight. Because there's a little crack down there, and I'm assuming they probably crawled up in there, and now they're stuck. I don't know how to get them out. Maybe I'll get like one of those high intensity laser pointers and try to burn them. You know what I mean? Just evaporate them to nothing. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas on how to get these spiders out, please let me know without taking the headlights apart. Other side, spider free. In order to remove these grills, I'm gonna take off this weather stripping first. I tried popping them out by hand just to see if I could yank on them and they would pop out. Now that the weather stripping is off, undo these 6 torque bits here. I think it's a T30. Pull the bumper back. That way you can access the grill tabs from behind. If you own one of these cars, do yourself a favor. Buy a set of Torx bits, whether it be like the socket ones, whatever, just because you will definitely need them. And I've learned that already. Now that all 6 of those are out, you should be able to pull the bumper up and towards you. Oh, it's on these little clips holding it in, so FYI. Work. That's it. So just so you can see the little tabs I'm talking about, it's these guys. Start with the top 3. If you can, do the 2 on the sides and then do the bottom 2. The other one should be a little bit easier now because I can just reach my hand behind the open space from the other kidney grill. As you can see, we now have full exposure of these bars. Before I start wrapping them, I'm gonna clean them down with some isopropyl alcohol. Got the rag, got the alcohol. That'll just get all the contaminants off of it, so you got a good surface to stick to when you wrap it. I'm gonna go wash my hands. They're really not that dirty, but actually, backside of it's pretty dirty. You wanna have clean hands for when you're touching the wrap. I got the wrap here. Like I said, it came in a 2-inch roll by 20 feet. It's Vivid vinyl. I'm normally not a huge fan of Vivid, just because it's like super tacky. I prefer to work with Avery or 3M, but I use this because it's like a trim roll, super easy, so I don't have to do any extra cutting. I just have to cut it to length and stick it on. And it's such a small application that it's really not gonna be difficult no matter what wrap you use. I'm gonna pull this out, just measure out the crossbars and cut one of these to length. So I'm gonna hold the wrap itself up and just kind of mark it out with my hands where I need to cut it. And then I'll use my vinyl cutter. I mean, you can use anything, razor blade, whatever, pair of scissors. But I have this, so I'm gonna use it. Cool. We have it. That's probably like 12 inches. I'm just gonna pull out the backing paper. It's probably not even gonna wrap the whole way around the bar, but I don't really care because you'll never see the back of it. I'm gonna get it up as far as I can. Just try and center it on the bar. And now I'm just gonna work my finger around the bar itself. So that's what we have right there. It's just centered on the bar, just kind of stuck on. Now I'm just gonna take my fingers, run across the length of it, and slowly start to wrap it around, making sure I don't leave any creases or anything. Now for the bottom. Just make sure all the edges are down tight, so it's gonna seal nice. There you have it. 1 bar is wrapped, and I think that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna wrap the other side, and then I'll put the kidney grills back in. I don't even have an extension cord right now to reach these with the heat gun, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I made sure I applied a lot of pressure around all the edges. I'm not tripping about it. I think they'll be all right. But if you have the ability to, definitely use a heat gun. But since there's not a lot of tension on the edges or anything, it should hold up just fine. That's the look for now. Gonna pop these grills in right after I go ahead and clean this off. Anytime I take a part off that reveals a part of the car you can't normally clean, I try to clean it. I must say they go on a lot easier than they came off. If you haven't seen my last video and you like my t-shirt, feel free to hit me up on Instagram in my DMs and you can purchase one of these. I'm gonna clip the top of the bumper back in, put all the screws, close the hood, and then I'll give you guys the full look at the finished product. That's all done. Now to put this weather stripping back in. I feel like it's not the best lighting for it right now. The sun isn't really shining on the front end of the car. It is on this side, but it's not lighting up the grills too much. I think that looks pretty sick. I'll leave a link in the description below to where I bought the wrap. It was like $15. And they also had other colors. So say you wanted to wrap it yellow. Really, the options are limitless. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content. And I will catch you guys on the next video.